Hebrews chapter 11. New faith means putting our hale confidence in the things we hope for, and being sure of things we cannot see. It was through their faith at the all folkies one acceptance for Almighty. It's through faith that we come to understand that the hale world was bigot be a word of Almighty. Say that fit can be seen was made out of fit cannot be seen. It was through his faith that Abel made a better sacrifice to Almighty nor Cain. Through faith he came to ken that Almighty looketh on him as a Gweed kind of child, 'cause Almighty accepted his offerings. And through faith he aye speaks even though he's dead. It was 'cause of his faith that Enoch was ta'en away without seeing death. He couldn't be found 'cause Almighty had ta'en him. And that's 'cause Scripture says that Almighty was rail shooted wi' him. But without faith ye cannot please Almighty. A child that comes to Almighty man believe that Almighty exists, and that it's worthwhile to seek him out. It was through faith that Noah, being warned of a disaster to come, begat the ark to save all his folkies. By his faith he condemned the world, at won for himself a righteousness that comes through faith. It was through faith that Abraham held the way out to a place that in the hinerin would be his, nae kenning when he set out for he was gone. It was through faith he had gone in a front country, to a promised land, biding in tents wi' Isaac and Jacob. For ert wi' him a same promise, 'cause Abraham was seeking a tune wi' a solid fune, for his architect and mason is Almighty. It was through faith that Sarah won a strength to be a mither in spite of her old age. And a bairnie, as she did, well ayont her years, 'cause she held that the een that had gi'en her a promise could be trusted. Sae for the ae chiel, and him thought to be past it, there come a clan as mony as the stars i' the lift, and as countless as the grains of sand on the shore. All that folk did in the faith, though they hadna yet gotten the promises of Almighty. But they'd seen them hine awa, and welcomed them and took wi' them, kenning themselves to be nae mair nor fremd as just passing through in this world. Folk that say sick things can find they're looking for their ain fireside. Gin they'd meant the country they'd come out of, they had ilka chance to gang back till it, but instead they were seeking a better country altogether, naething less nor a heavenly een. That's a why Almighty's neen affronted to be called their Almighty. He's gotten a muckle tune ready for them. It was through faith that Abraham, when he was putting till a test, sacrificed Isaac. Aye, a chiel that had heard Almighty's promises was willing to offer up his ae loon, of all it had been said, it's through Isaac your offspring will be counted. He believed that Almighty would raise him up, even for a deed, and he did kind o' win him back for a deed. It was through faith that Isaac gied Jacob and Esau his blessing, telling them about things to come. It was through faith that Jacob, in the throes of death, blessed Joseph's loons, bowed over his wrong. It was through faith that Joseph, when he slipped the timbers, spake o' the exodus o' Israel out of Egypt, and left instruction about fit was to be done wi' his beans. It was through faith that Moses was hodden by his mither and father 3 months after he was born, 'cause they saw he was a lad of parts and were neen feart o' a king's edict, at all we loonies should be drowned. It was through faith that Moses, when he was a man, refused to be called Pharaoh's doctor's loon. He would rather suffer hard wi' Almighty's folk, nor tak up wi' wives o' sick and ill-getting country for little mair nor a season. He thought a reproach o' a neentithing mair precious nor all a wealth o' Egypt. 'cause he kept his eye on a reward to come. It was through faith he led the Exodus out of Egypt. Nay, at least feared at the king's anger, 'cause he hid the strength of een for seas almighty that cannot be seen. It was through faith he keepeth the first Passover, and his sparkling of bleed, say at the sin of death, for killed all his loons wouldn't touch his folkies. It was through faith they walked through a reed sea, as gin on dry land, for as the Egyptians, when they tried, were all drowned. It was through faith at the walls of Jericho came tumbling down, 'cause a folk had deemed fit almighty tilt them and held on round about it for 7 days. It was 'cause of her faith at Rahab, a whore, didna gang a same gate as them for didna die fit they are tilt, 'cause she made the Israeli spies welcome. Fit mair need I say. I hinna time to tell ye all the tales of Gideon, Barak, Samson, or Jephthah, or David, Samuel, or the prophets. Through our faith, at shields overcome hail countries, wrought righteousness, saw Almighty's promises come about, stopped the mouths of lions, put out raging fires, escaped being killed by a sword. The shargers they were turned into stout shields, foremast i' the fectin' and pat hail armies to flict. Some come back to their women folk fae very jaws of death, as gin they'd been rescued fae a deed. Others were tortured, refusing to be let loose, wanting to win till a better resurrection in the world to come. Others were scoffed at and flogged and chained up in the jail. They were stained, sawn in twa. They were tempted by false promises and signed putting till a sword. They wandered about rigged out in sheepskins and goatskins, with nae a make to their name. Sair come at the tormented by a wirl. It's still our course to see their worth. They wandered about in the rock country, in the mountains, in caves, or in bores in the ground. They all got a Gweed report through their faith, but yet they didna get fit was promised till them, 'cause Almighty had a better plan in mind for our days. Say at it was only a long way is, they should win to perfection.